This is Adventure on Purpose, the podcast where we relate adventure to real life and real life to adventure. I'm one of your co-hosts, Lee the Crusty Craftsman. Also on the mic is Danny the Adventurous Goal Crusher, Kel the Happy Camper, and Mike the Burly Bow Hunter. Tune in to help us remember our why, and maybe you rekindle yours.
So today we're talking about productivity, huh?
Yeah, 3 ways on how to be the most productive.
Yes. We got some.
Oh, 6, I guess. 3 ways for each of us.
Yeah. Your 3 ways and our 3 ways.
Yes.
And I'm willing to bet they're kind of similar.
Yes.
So let's hear one of yours.
Tag team. Divide and conquer.
Nice.
Yeah, so number 1 for us would be the tag team. Divide and conquer. So you run into anything and you like hit a wall, one of you. Hey, can you help me out?
Yeah. You do this, I'll do that.
Keep the momentum going, yeah.
Nice.
Or that, yeah. You do this, you do that.
Yeah.
But also it helps if like one person's working on it and they're going, and then they hit a wall, you can hand it off.
Yep.
Is there one thing that like Kel always does or Lee always does? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like when you clean the Airbnb or something, or when you're making
yeah.
Oh, yes.
I always clean the toilet.
Do you not want to be in it? Or?
Yeah, I was just trying to get situated.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I always clean the toilet. He always vacuums.
Yep. What else? I change the lock.
Mm-hmm. I always do all the bleaching of things.
Yeah.
Or like the wiping.
Yes. I'll change the beds. Yeah. I'll do the simple stuff.
But the stuff that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so tag team.
I like that one.
Let's tag team this 6 ways to be most productive.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are next.
Yes.
You do that.
Which one? Oh yeah. this one's more for just me, but I have to have like triggers to get into something, and so this is usually like towards like the middle of the day or like afternoon or something, and where you're like, oh, I really need to get stuff done, but I just can't get into it right now, and so I start a pot of coffee. Even if I don't have lunch, I don't know what it is, but it like reminds me that I have to go back into it.
Gotcha.
But that could be like any trigger. Like maybe you have to like have a clean desk before you start, or something like a trigger, and then that like the next thing is you got to get stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
And my trigger is like going to my designated work office place.
Area.
Yeah. So there we go.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Start the
Do
gym.
we have triggers?
I was going to say, I don't think we have. We have like an office area that kind of.
You do it. You do coffee.
Yes. Coffee does mean get stuff done.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I need to find some triggers.
I mean, do you struggle with it, Lee, on like starting stuff ever?
I don't think starting.
No, we always say that you're the starter, I'm the finisher.
Yeah, like I'm like, I love starting stuff. Like I'll start anything, but like finishing it out. Yeah, that's where Cal comes in, which is really
Closer.
Yes.
Tag team in it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
What do we got for our second one? Oh, we might be stealing something from you guys here.
Oh, Oh, yeah, this one we might be similar. I guess 3 is make lists.
Oh.
What did you write? Most important to least important.
Oh yeah, like there's different, you can mess around with the list. Like you don't have to just, you could just make the generic list of boom, boom, boom.
Because it's
This way.
satisfying to have everything down and then to be able to cross it off.
Yes. So you could just have the generic ones like that, where you have everything you need to get done and then just go from there. Or you can do it different ways. You can, do most important to least important. You do the quickest. You can go from quickest, what is the quickest and what takes the longest, and then work your way from the quickest so you get that momentum for the longer one. Or what did I do for the last one?
Like most.
Can't even read it.
And it's not even handwritten.
It is handwritten. It's on like a whiteboard, and then I just took a picture.
Got it.
I made a list and then took a picture.
Wow, I don't know what that says. Anyways, moral of the story.
Make sure you can read your list.
Yes. Yeah, but there's a couple different ways you can go about it. You don't have to just generically do it, I guess is what I was getting at.
Do you guys make lists together in like a one area? Like you always put your list here or no?
When we're feeling like super unorganized, yeah, we definitely make a list, and it's not necessarily in an order or not. It's usually what needs to get done. Doom, doom, doom. And then we just kind of pick from it.
And it usually always is placed on the kitchen table.
Yeah, kitchen table. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Easily walking through.
Do you guys make lists?
I feel like
I do.
separately. Mm-hmm. They're never like what we need to do together. We just kind of know that or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we both are listers. Planners, like we use our planner.
Oh.
So like each day we make a list for ourselves.
That always helps a lot. I still struggle with like getting my habit down of like filling out my planner the night before, or sometimes I don't like to plan it a week in advance or like plan out your whole week, because by like Tuesday it's like you might actually different. Yeah. So I just gotta like find a better habit where I like fill it in the night before, because like if I know exactly what I need to do, it helps a lot.
Sweet.
Because you're not left wondering like, oh crap, what did I need to get done today?
Yeah. Make lists.
Okay.
Make lists.
Our number 4 is do something that brings you to life, and then get into your stuff. So, nice. Mine is every Monday from 7 to 8. I go for a walk with my friend Taylor, and we just talk about like what we did that weekend. We talk about business. She's a real estate agent and like runs her own painting company as well. So we just talk about like what we can do better, who we can reach out to, whatever. And then we pick one thing that we're going to get done in the week, and we come back next Monday and we talk about did we do that. So like she's my little accountability person that's not Mikey, like someone outside of like our world. So that's what it really, and then I come back home like so jacked, like this is awesome. So
you have your life.
Yes.
I haven't done this one as much lately, but for me is I have to go run. Like that always just like, 1, it like clears your head, and 2, like there's something about running where it's like a long enough cadence that like it actually like, I don't know, supercharges your thinking.
Yeah.
Like if you do like a high intensity workout, like you're not thinking during that. Like with running, it actually creates like a different heartbeat that like makes you like clear out your mind, and then like you just start thinking of awesome ideas. And then, oh my God, I gotta go do it.
Yeah.
And so that also like helps like focus on like what is most important versus like, I mean, we all have like 50 things on our lists in our head too. And like we might do 10 of those things that you just never needed to do anyway. And that might be productive, but it's not like effective.
Yeah.
So do something that lights you up.
Do something.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, mine would probably be a workout.
Yeah.
Even just like 5 burpees.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. It disrupts that monotony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had a fun little side story. Maybe it's not that fun, but I had a boss at Cargill when I was in Tennessee, and he was great. He like so random. Like it'd be like 10:30 in the morning. We'd be in the same office together, and then like he would just start doing push-ups.
Nice.
Yep. And then he would just go back to this thing. That's what he would say in his
That's awesome.
Jumps and go.
Is he a fit dude?
Yeah, he was always like kind of like a lean guy, but he wasn't like
Nice.
a super like fit guy. He was just always like, he was just like a character. Like that's the stuff he would do, like random push-ups anywhere.
That sounds like my mom.
Yeah. His mom does it when she's pumping gas.
Yeah, when she's pumping gas, she'll do it. she'll do freaking jumping jacks. She'll, do whatever.
That's
especially in the winter, she'll do that to stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good use of your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Getting a little workout in while you're just gonna sit there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
what do you guys got?
Well, what do we have so far? Tag team, divide and conquer. Then you guys said
Triggers.
Then we said make lists, and then
Something that brings you to life.
Mm-hmm.
something that brings you to lice. Lice.
Lice.
Lice. Last thing we wrote was organize first, but you guys kind of touched on that. Organize first, like clean your room, make your bed. But since you kind of touched on that, I want to say meditate instead. You know, if your mindset is going all over the place, if you're just pinging, get some breathing going, get some meditation going, and calm yourself down, and then go and focus on your task or whatever you're doing.
Sweet. I like that.
Do you like listen to YouTube to meditate, or what do you use?
No, I try not. I try
silence.
Yeah, I try silence. Because it's like you actually have to like completely shut everything out. If like you hear like a car outside or a train or something, you have to reel it in again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it brings your mind to that noise, but then you have to practice reeling it in and focusing on just the breathing.
That's good.
It's tough. It's really tough, but I think at night is nice though to have like the YouTube music and stuff.
Totally. Like sometimes like it's kind of funny, but we use our phones for so many things, and then like the meditating, the like advice you hear and all of that is like, get off your phone, but you're listening to that on your phone.
Yeah.
So it's like, what in the world? So it's get rid of the phone. Sounds awesome.
That's where I first started doing that was Headspace. I think quite a few years ago where I did, start that way, but it's a good way to start. But then I think eventually it's nice to just try to completely shut it all out.
That's a good way. I like that.
The Headspace dude, though, I always used to feel so like, bad when my brain starts thinking when I'm trying to meditate. I don't know if you guys feel like that. But the Headspace dude, I think it's him. He always says
it's okay.
It's Natural. It's fine.
He says to just push it along.
Yeah.
Not to like try to block it out. Just kind of like, okay, that happened, and just like let it go through. Let it go through. Just keep it on going.
You can't really turn your mind off completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just redirect back to what you actually want to focus on. Yep.
That's cool. I like it.
Meditate without your phone. Try that for a channel.
Yeah.
Try that on for
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So that was number 5. We got number 6. You go ahead.
Okay. Oh, this one? Yeah, that one. That's the one. So one that we like to do is that we actually kind of just are starting to discover it, but like we do these videos for our businesses, and one, it's like super fun, but it like makes you talk about it like out loud, and so it like helps you like kind of get inspired about like the things you need to do, because you're like, oh yeah, I just need
you
to
inspire
talk about
yourself.
yeah, a
Okay.
little bit. And so you just kind of build that confidence about the things you're doing. And ours is like we are doing the videos for it, so that helps us like get kind of jacked up. We've never left doing like a little video session not like super jacked up about
Nice.
that or something.
Oh, I like that.
And I feel like it's like conversations we always have, but then when we like start videoing it, it seems like we're actually telling more people. And because it's like every time we start the video, it's like we feel awkward, or it's like, but it's like still the same conversation we literally have all the time. But just having the video in front of you, like it makes you feel, I don't know, like you gotta talk in a different voice, which is dumb. So we're like figuring out how to talk the same and relax, like, because it's almost like you're talking to a future client when you're talking to
Yeah.
So it like helps us figure out.
There's so much that I'm thinking and doing and not actually like, it's not in front of anybody. And so like your video helps like
bring it,
because I don't actually say it
right
to someone. So it's like,
yeah.
Well, what's that where you I don't know where I heard this from, but someone told me that if you really want to learn something, then you teach it.
Yeah.
Like if you truly actually really want to learn something, you should be able to teach it and put it to words and show
that
other
means you
people.
know it.
Yeah, that means you know
if you're able to teach it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do you guys feel like the days that you create your video content, you have like productive days all around?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Like yesterday we did videos from like 2 to 4, and we like set it on Monday or Sunday night. Like Wednesday afternoon we're doing videos. So like we had to like write the videos, like what do we want to talk about, and like that just got me excited, and then actually doing them was cool. So yeah. Or even like doing like a content day, like for you, taking pictures of your scrappy wood stuff, like probably gets you super excited. Like, where should I set it and how should I angle it?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, we should do more of that.
Yeah.
And we do our videos outside.
Yeah.
Or have been. And so that's always kind of nice too, because you're just like, it's your reason to get out of the house where you're trying to do work and like maybe it's not working. And so
but you're still doing work, but you're outside.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's our second one, or our last one. Create videos or content for, even if you don't share them all, it's like still practice of and like getting out of your comfort zone of sharing stuff.
Yeah, that's so true. You don't even have to share them. Like you can just make it, and then as you get better at them, you could maybe.
Yeah.
Or for people that like maybe aren't trying to run a business, they can create videos like maybe just like a hobby that they always do.
Yeah.
They don't share it.
Right. Or like if you have kids, taking your kids like to a different location and like taking pictures of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, like just getting outside and doing something different.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
Beautiful.
Cool. So we got tag team,
Tag team. Triggers.
triggers, lists. We got
do something that brings you to life.
yep.
Do something that brings you to lice.
Uh,
Meditate.
And content creation days.
Content creation. Just bringing it in strong at the end. Anchor.
Yes.
Create.
Great.
Create something.
And I have one last tip also, because you don't always have to be productive every single day. Like if you wake up, sometimes that's good enough. Or, you know, like it doesn't have to be a huge production. It can just be like one little thing.
Or it's like sometimes you just need those recharge days,
Yes.
which sometimes don't feel the best. But
But you need
You
them.
need
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Adventure on purpose.
AOP.
Boom.
Boom. Shakalaka.
Or if you're just not productive at all for multiple days in a row, just adventure.
Yeah, because
Like-
that's something. That's telling you something there. You need to reset.
Yeah, you need an adventure reset.
Yes.
Hey everyone, nope. This has been Adventure on Purpose.
What's your purpose? Oh, I like it.
Oh, nice.
What's your adventure?
I like that a lot.
Do that again.
Did you?
You ready?
I'm excited. Do that again.
Say it again.
Oh no. What's your purpose?
Do we answer?
No, she's saying that to you.
Yeah.
Like that's
Like, see ya.
See ya.